back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Monique. Welcome. And today I have something different. I have a decluttering video. Basically what I have done is I've went through my entire coloring book collection and have been very strict about, if I wanted to keep the book, if it should stay in my collection or just should, go. And that ended up in a nice pile of books that I'm gonna get rid of. Some of these books I will give away to the school that I'm working at. Others I'm gonna sell on websites like we have a website in the Netherlands called Marktplaats, and there you can sell secondhand stuff. So that's what I will do with these books, because there are quite some books. Let's just get started and I will tell you why I got rid of all of these books. So let's get started. So the first book is a tiny book with a lot of glare, I see. It's called Calm and Cozy. And when I bought this book, I bought it because it looked so cute. But then I got it. And I don't know if you can see it already. But it's AI. It's AI created. And you can really see that because of the line work. AI creates a very typical kind of line work, shadow work. You don't see that with like any artist that I know of. So yeah, as soon as I saw that, this book was out, because I don't color in AI, and you can really see that. I mean, look at this hand. That just looks. Poor girl, if you have a hand like that. So yeah, this was out for obvious reasons. And then I also have another AI book that I'm gonna get rid of, and that's this one, Norse Gods. I've been looking for a book about the Norse gods, about Norse mythology. That's not marvelly, and what I mean with that is a lot of the books about the Norse gods are depicting, for instance, Loki or Thor, the way Marvel would display them, would picture them, and I don't like that. I don't like the horns. Okay, I don't like the horns. Loki did not wear a helmet with huge horns on it, so I don't like that. This is more the kind of depiction that I like. But again, AI. And even though, the depictions are just there, no horns, is, pretty accurate. I do like it, but I don't color AI, I don't like AI. I'm sorry. I don't. And there was, this picture of the squirrel. I mean, look how weird it's been cut on the edge. So yeah, this also gotta go. I'm sorry. I cannot work in a book like this. So that's the Norse Gods, 2 AI books. They're just gonna go immediately. Then we move on to the these are not AI, of course. This one is by Selena Vanich. It's magical, the minis, and when I bought this I was like, oh, this is so cute, it's so small. It's too small. That's basically it. It's too small. I've tried to color in it, and I did. I colored this one. But those, she had flowers in her hair. I don't know if you can see it. I just put some, I don't even know what I put on it. like some gel pen or something like that. I don't know, it's shiny. But, you know, I was really struggling with this page because of how small everything is. And I was like, you know, I could have done this exact same page in the book, bigger book, and the results would have been better, I think. And then, you know, you also have well, images like this, or she even has like smaller images. You know, look at how small these flowers are. I mean, how am I gonna color something like that? It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. I love Selena Fenech, really, I do. But this is too small, you know, for the kind of artwork that she has created in it. So that's a reason that this book is gonna go. And this is like one of the books that will probably end up at school that I work at. So another one, Faye Dorables Minis. Well, this is basically the exact same thing. I think that she uses a lot of tiny details, and that's beautiful. I like that about those books. But in these books, they just become too tiny. And I have colored in this book. I colored this page a while ago. Yeah, last year, 2024, September. So I colored this page, like lots and lots of glitter on it. But yeah, I rebought this book, Faye Dorables. She has a book with all 4 of the books of the Faye Dorables in it, you know. So that's the one that I bought, and that same picture that I colored right here, this one, is in that book. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut this one up, and there are a lot of girls at school that I work at that will probably love these pages, and they will color them in. Comfy and Cozy Christmas Coloring Book. This is also a book that's gonna go. Why? Well, to be honest, I just don't like it. There are a lot of different types of images in this book. Very thin lining. You know, I've even thought about maybe it's AI. I'm not sure about that, but you know, also like really weird ones, like here we have like a front door and everything, and then these giant Christmas balls in the garden, in the front yard. I mean, that's weird, I think. I mean, something like this is cute, but I don't know, something like this, just, everything is too straight. You can really see that it's definitely drawn by a computer, and it's too perfect. Just look at this flower pot, this pot with the Christmas tree in it. It's too straight, I think. You know, I don't like the line work. So yeah, I'm not gonna color in this one. I have colored in this one. This is the only one that I colored in it. I did that last year, I believe, in this December of 2024, and yeah, it's okay. You know, I had fun with coloring it, but yeah. This one's gonna go. The Cute and Cozy Gnomes. So this is actually one of these books that I had. I didn't want to let go of, and at the same time I was a little bit disappointed, and that's because basically this book is made out of how do you call it, stock art. You know, it's like all of the images are different kinds of artists, and yeah, I just think that's very off-putting for some reason. you know, you have like clearly images that were bought, or maybe are free images that you can find on Pixabay or something like that, but then you just put them in a coloring book and start selling them on Amazon. I don't know, I just think I'm not a big fan of that. Let's leave it at that. I'm not a big fan of that. But let's be honest, this is extremely cute. And I have colored in this book one page. I colored this one, yeah, also in December last year. And I do like the outcome. And I absolutely love this image, but I'm not gonna keep this book because there are too many pages that I don't like. So yeah. So another Amazon book gone. So as we're talking about Amazon books, here's another one. Moonlight Dreams by Trisha Cabot. And I've had this book for a while now. I don't know when this was published. 2023, yeah, I think I bought it around that time. And it has very whimsical, hand-drawn, definitely hand-drawn pictures in them. But for some reason it's just not my cup of tea. I don't gravitate towards it at all. And I have a whip in it. And I don't feel, oh, here's the whip. I'm actually going to put it like this. I don't gravitate towards finishing this page at all. So, you know, if I have that with a book, I know that I'm not going to color in it. And that it just has to go, basically. So yeah, a lot of the pages are, you know, they're cute. And everything, of course, has to do with the moon. Yeah. So yeah, one of the reasons why I'm destashing so many books at the moment is because I think that I have too many books. You know, when I was destashing, I had like 120 books, I believe. And because of that, you know, for some reason, you know, every time I have to pick a book, it becomes extremely stressful. Because I think that all of my books deserve to be colored in. All of my books deserve a little bit of love. But you cannot color in 120 books at the same time. You just can't. So, yeah. And of course you will have your favorites. I have my favorites, definitely. And, yeah, for some reason that just puts like a lot of pressure on getting things done. You know, coloring. You have to color. And it's a hobby. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be stressful. So that's the reason why, you know, I decided to go through my entire coloring book collection and just, you know, select books. Like, okay, just get rid of it. Do you color in it? Do you love it? No? Okay, get rid of it. So, this is also one of the books I'm gonna get rid of. Floating 3D Mandalas by Tabitha L. Barnett. Yeah, it's a cute mandala book, but I don't know, for some reason it just bores me. I'm not interested in it anymore. I don't know. You know, when I bought it I was like, oh, this is so cool, but nah. You know, just a lot of different kinds of mandalas. So, and I know that the children at my school, they really like coloring mandalas. So this one I also, you know, I cut off the spine and then I just put the coloring pages in like a drawer or something like that. And then they can just grab a page if they want to color something. So, and then we are gonna go, well, actually no, we have one Amazon book left, but this is not an Amazon book, of course. Rhapsody in the Forest. I've got the Dutch edition. And some people will say, no, not a Kanoko Igusa. You do not get rid of a Kanoko Igusa. I don't color in it. I think it's gorgeous. And I believe it deserves a lot of love. It really does. And look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. But for some reason, I don't color in it. Don't ask me why, because I cannot answer that question. Maybe because I think it's kind of intimidating, our books. Because for instance, this image over here, this one has been colored by many colorists, and I've seen some of these pages done in just magical ways. I mean, I could say gorgeous, but it just doesn't cover it. It's just magical what some colorists have done with this page. And yeah, that kind of put the pressure on. I know you should not like compare yourself with others, but we always do, don't we? So because of that, I don't color in it. And I don't know, I'm flipping through it right now and I'm like, why am I getting rid of this book? Because it's so beautiful. Maybe I'm gonna rethink this one. Even though, something like this, I don't get this page, to be honest. I haven't seen this one colored in either, but I don't get this page. But something like this, oh God, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And of course, in this book, it has quite some double pages. And they are, well, quite overwhelming, to be honest. They're beautiful, but overwhelming. With all of the detail, I also seen this one colored quite sometimes. It's beautiful, people. Really, it is. So, why should I get rid of this one? I'm going through it. I'm like, why? Why did I decide that? I would love to color something like this. That's to a certain degree very Dutch-like with the tulips, but then we have mountains in the background. You won't find any mountains in the Netherlands. I can assure you of that. Yeah, I even, started coloring in this one. It's a whip. I never finished it. I don't know. I'm gonna think about this one. I don't know. I should get rid of it because I'm not gonna color in it. Am I? Okay. I'm gonna think about that one. And then I also have another Kanoko Igusa. And this is a book that's completely uncolored. A Kingdom of Curious Creatures. A fairy tale adventure book. And I haven't colored at all in this book. And again, it's really beautiful. You have some examples of how you can color these pages. Here we go. Okay, so there's one thing I do not like, and we have that very strongly in this book, and that's the fact that faces end up in the at the the creek. What do you call it? Yeah. Of the book, can't find a word, but you get it. You understand what I'm trying to say. I don't like that because of that. I can't really color this cat properly. So that was actually one of the problems that I had with this book. Yeah, it's cute, but am I gonna color this one? Nah, I'm not. This one will leave my collection. This one definitely will leave my collection. Yeah, without a doubt. So this one's gonna go, and I will sell this book on probably the Dutch Marktplaats. It's like an eBay. Yeah. It's gorgeous. But again, you know, I'm not gonna color it. I'm just not. So it's completely uncolored. So if you live in the Netherlands and you're watching this and you think, hey, I don't have that book yet. I will put them on Marktplaats pretty soon. Yeah, soon. So, yeah, we all know this book, don't we? Yeah, that's Kingdom of Curious Creatures. That one's definitely gonna go. Another book that I'm gonna get rid of is Colors of Daydreams by decludder. Now, when I bought this book, I was absolutely in love with it. I do like her whimsical drawing style. But for some reason, again, I don't know why, because this one does not intimidate me. I don't gravitate towards it. And I think that has everything to do because you have so many coloring books that the absolute truth is I have better options than this book. You know, I have books that I would rather color in than in this book. And that's the reason why I won't color in it. So, but it's cute. It's a cute book. And this is also like, with all of my Amazon books, I never, you know, sell my Amazon books. I always cut them up and give the coloring pages to the kids at my school, you know. So, lovely peacock. And I have started a coloring page in this one. But it's a whip. It's this one. As you can see, I only put down a base and that's it. And yeah, even like when I was coloring it, I was like, I'm not really enjoying it. And if I don't enjoy coloring in a coloring book, it has to go. So again, you know, it's a cute book. And I definitely think that there are people out there that like, oh wow, that's gorgeous, I love that. But for some reason, no. I'm not gravitating towards it. So, Colors of Daydreams by decludder will leave my collection. Then, London Baby by Urban Anna. So, this book, when I saw it in a bookshop actually, I thought, oh, this is so cute, with like the example next to it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, you know, and I can probably use my watercolors on this paper, and because I do think you can use your watercolors on this paper, and I'm just gonna try to recreate what's on the other side. And, I'm not. That's the absolute truth. You know, first of all, is it intimidating? To some degree it is. But the absolute real reason is, you know, it's just not my cup of tea. If I've colored one shop front, I'm done with it. I already know that. So I decided not to color in it at all and resell this book. Because, you know, an uncolored book is easier to sell. Yeah, this would bore me, to be honest. Coloring a shop front over and over and over and over again. And also, you know, we have some extremely tiny detail. And I think that there's no way that she has drawn this image that small, I think. I think that she worked on bigger paper, basically. Bigger paper format. So if I have to like color in these shirts over here, I don't know if you can see it. If I color in those shirts, I mean, I don't even know how to do that. It's so small. So yeah, this one's gonna go to someone that actually really likes coloring shop fronts. So and I hope I can find someone that will give it the love that it deserves, because it is, it's a good quality book. The paper is of good quality, everything is of good quality. So yeah, so London Baby by Urban Anna. And then we have Escape to Shakespeare's World by Good Wives and Warriors. Yeah, this book I can be pretty bluntly about. This is just not my cup of tea. I don't like these kind of images. Where we have a donkey that's made out of flowers, and a lot is happening on these pages, like a lot. And I don't know how to color something like this. It's not my cup of tea again, It's not my style, I would say. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that can be cute. It's definitely something different. But no. I mean, I don't even know where to start with this page. I don't even know where to start. So many small little details. And that's not my thing. Really, that's not my thing. So, Escape to Shakespeare's World. Out of here. Yes, it's true. Die Welt unter der Lupe, Zulander from Rita Berman. I'm gonna sell it. Yeah. The reason is because I don't like Zentangle. I don't. And this book has a lot of Zentangle. Not everything, but a lot. And it stresses me out, Zentangle. And that's not the reason why we color. So even though there are a lot of very beautiful things in this book, like this flower, or this page, I really like this one, or even like this one, I really like this one. But then we also have a mouse like this, and I don't like the Zentangle on his behind, I don't like all the Zentangle in this bee. I think it's a bee. Yeah. So I decided to let this one go because I'm not gonna color in it. And it's completely uncolored. So it's a brand new book basically. If you buy this, you get a brand new book. So yeah, again, something like this, I don't even know what to do with it. So yeah, Die Welt unter der Lupe, Zulander by Rita Berman. I'm gonna sell it. So, next book is from Tolkien's A.P. Welt. The first time that I saw this book was actually the English version. We also have an English version of this one. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I love Tolkien. I love Lord of the Rings. And I need to have this book. The absolute truth is there are a lot of empty spaces you can see, and I don't really like the line work. Yeah, I'm not drawn to coloring it. Don't really like it, to be honest. A page like this with all of these lines. What am I gonna do with something like this? I have no idea. And then of course we have the faces. I don't really like the way the faces are drawn. So, and I know that there will be people out there that definitely will like a book like this. It's a very chunky book. The paper is of good quality, but I'm just not gonna color in it. I'm just not. So, yeah. Talking's episode Welt. We're gonna sell it. Then we have a book by Aikawa Sora. I don't know if I pronounce this correctly, probably not. And it's Flowers Through the Seasons. Yeah, it's a flower book, and it's a really pretty, beautiful flower book. But I already have Lila Dolly books that I hardly color in. So I don't need another flower book that I'm just not gonna color in. But it is absolutely gorgeous if you like botanical books. As you can see, it's really, really pretty. And down here in Japanese, she has written down what kind of flowers these are. So if you translate that, it will tell you. The paper is of good quality. And yeah, you know, the artwork is absolutely stunning, to be honest. But I'm not gonna color it. So this book deserves someone that is gonna color it, that is gonna give it some love. So, and you know, it goes like this throughout the entire book. So yeah, it's gorgeous. So again, Flowers Through the Seasons by Aikawa Sora. Yeah. Then Mythographic Magic Apothecary. When I first heard of this book would come out, I was like, okay, that's interesting. I really liked, you know, what it was all about. And then it came. Then this book, I bought it. I saw a flip through of it. I bought it. I was like, okay, this is definitely different. And it is. But it's, I don't know, it's so different that again, I don't know how to color this, what to do with it. And in some cases, I don't even know what something is supposed to be. These pages are very busy. A lot of small details. Something like this apothecary cabinet. I absolutely love this picture. But at the same time, you know, coloring all of these very tiny details you see everywhere. It just, no, I don't want to color something like that. Same like this, it would take me years to complete a page like this. It's too intricate. That's the word I was looking for. So, you know, because of all the swirlies that you see everywhere, you know, a lot of lines that I don't even know what they are in some cases. Of course, I don't see an example of it right now. But, well, like here, you know, you have like all of these lines, and I don't know sometimes where the fish ends and the line, the swirly lines begin, you know. So, yeah, that's why I decided to get rid of this book, because I don't enjoy coloring something like this, you know, they're too busy. I don't like a page that's too busy, even though there are pages that I absolutely love, like this one. I absolutely love it. You know, or this cat with all the runes on it. I do like this, but, you know, I cannot keep a book just because I like one or two pages. So, Mythographic Magic Apothecary. We're gonna sell it. Mythographic Imagine. Now, this book is kind of special because this book was my very first book that I ever bought. And when I saw it the very first time, I was absolutely amazed by it. I was like, oh wow, that something this beautiful exists. But here it comes. The problem that I have with like Magic Apothecary, that problem is even, worse in this book. There's so much going on that I don't know what's going on. And you have to look twice in a lot of cases. As you can see, some of the pages are loose because of... But yeah, this was my very first book, and as you can see, I haven't really colored in it. I have colored a page in it. It's not here. I can actually grab it because I took it out of the book. I took it out of the book because I do want to keep that page because I'm really, really proud of it. So it's this page. And yeah, I'm really proud of just the mere fact that I finished this page and that it actually turned out pretty cool. And it's also an early page. So yeah, because it was like one of the very first pages I ever started coloring. That's the reason why I took it out of the book. And I will keep it. But the rest of the book, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Because it's not like in like the best condition. Or I'm going to sell it extremely cheap. Or I'm also going to just like tear out the pages and give it to the children at my school. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this one. But it will leave my coloring book collection. We're almost there. 2 books to go. So, then we have Metamorphia by Kirby Rosens. The reason why I'm going to get rid of this book is because I bought another version of Metamorphia, but with the red letters. And I believe this is the US version, and the one with the red lettering is UK version. Now, the paper, I think, of the US version is better. But the binding, it's glued. It's a glue binding. And then I heard that the UK version is a stitched binding. And because it's a beautiful book, and whenever you color something in a book like this, the book becomes a keepsake, basically. And if everything just lets loose because you're using watercolors or something else, that dissolves the glue, that's kind of a bummer. You want to keep this book nice and tidy. So I decided to keep the UK version with the stitched binding, and this one, uncolored book, is gonna leave my collection. So because one of these books is more than enough. And the last one, it's a French book. It's, here we go in my best French, Le Pays de Merveille, something like that. Merveille. I have no idea. By Becky Nil, I think. So yeah, this book, again, I don't gravitate towards it. It's a very unique book, but the art style, it's just not for me. And I bought this because of these kind of drawings, the butterfly with the baskets or sometimes cups underneath it. I thought it was so cute. But I'm not gonna color something like this. It's not it's too graphic. It's like a very graphic kind of style. And I'm just not into that, I really like pictures like this one, but then you also have something like this, like with all of the black and all that. I don't like that. Yeah. It's definitely not for me. And because of that, I haven't colored in it. The paper, again, is of absolutely beautiful quality. Awesome paper. But yeah, she also uses like a lot of black on items themselves, which I don't like. I mean, if I want to color. I want to color this cup basically, and I can't unless I use opaque mediums like acrylic paint or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna let go of this book and sell it to someone that will actually like it and love it. So Peggy Neal with Le Pays de Merveille, I think. Again, pronunciation of my French is not extremely wonderful. So that's all the books that I'm gonna get rid of, and maybe in the future I will make another video like this, because I'm still looking at a couple of books that are on my maybe pile. And maybe I also have made a decision about what I'm gonna do with one of my books from Kanoka Egusa. I have no idea yet what I'm gonna do with that one. But I am, gonna leave it at this, and I hope I see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a like. It really helps, with the algorithm. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.